What is going on? It is your boy Niles.co, and today I am doing a new video. So what had happened was my Tokyo Revengers episode 2 reaction I did. Basically, it didn't get any of the audio. So now I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna make another video real quick, and then I'll do Tokyo Revengers tomorrow. So right now we're gonna be doing the best top 10 new anime to watch for 2021. This should be very informational for everybody, and yeah, you know, I want to see what kind of anime that they're gonna be giving us today. All right, because you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to start running out pretty soon, and I don't want to run out. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's see what they got for me. Let's see what this YouTube video has for us today. Let's see.
Few shows that have still yet to air. Spring 2021 looks like it'll be filled with interesting anime for fans to enjoy. Fans everywhere are eagerly awaiting to watch these shows. It's a long season.
Okay. They're showing Megalobox right now. You guys gotta understand, I just did a top 10 most unknown best anime on my last video. If you guys haven't seen that, look at that right now. But Megalobox was on there and they're showing clips. So if that's coming out in 2021, it's gonna be a great year already.
Of a lot of shows people have been waiting for. So welcome back to Animeology.
And if you guys also don't know, I'm actually doing a reaction every episode of Tokyo Revengers 2 dubbed, so get on that too.
Today, we will show you the top 10 new anime to watch for 2021.
Anime looking trash, low-key. I'm not gonna
Before we begin, be sure to drop a like and subscribe down below for more anime top 10s. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 10, 86.
自分が行こうと思ったところまで行こうと思った道をたどっていけるんです。
As someone who's a fan of series with military and political themes and mecha involved, like Gundam, it's no surprise that 86 is one of the most anticipated spring 2021 anime.
I never heard of it.
Authored by Asato Asato and illustrated by Shirabi, 86 takes place in the Republic of San Magnolia, a nation under attack by a neighboring empire's unmanned drone army known as the Legion.
Alright.
The Republic's government claims its battle mechs are also unmanned drones, successfully fighting a war without casualties, but this is a lie. The 85 sectors of San Magnolia are protected by fortified walls and a sect of soldiers known as the 86.
Okay.
The 86 are young men and women who, because of their skin color and ancestral bloodlines, are treated as less than human and forced into battle to die defending their country.
They're all Caucasian.
While the series is dark due to the issues it explores, such as racism and discrimination, it is one of the most well-developed and profound stories I've read to date.
They're all Caucasian though, I don't understand.
With a strong story and great world building, 86 is honestly something that I think will translate really well into anime, and I think it will be one of the best this season. Up next at number 9, The World Ends With You, the animation.
This looks trash.
The World Ends With You was a sleeper hit released way back in 2007 for the Nintendo DS. It was a title that didn't get nearly the amount of groundswell it deserved.
I'm about to skip this thing.
For one, this story is the brainchild of Tetsuya Nomura, the same man behind the Kingdom Hearts series, and the game takes a lot of inspiration.
Sorry, I must have skipped it by accident.
Eden Zero is the latest manga series created by Hiro Mashima. You may notice a similar style and character designs as his other well-known manga series, Fairy Tail.
Yo, why is it like modern?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say something a little controversial. Eden Zero is basically Fairy Tail in space. There, someone said it. But that would make sense, considering it's a manga made by Hiro Mashima, the author of Fairy Tail. In any case, everyone loved Fairy Tail, and it's no doubt that plenty of people love Eden Zero as well. There's a lot that Eden Zero does different from Fairy Tail, but at the end of the day, their foundational concepts are very similar. It's hard to argue that they aren't, considering Happy is a part of the main cast in both series.
Yeah, Happy. What the?
Though
Happy
in
is
Eden
the
Zero,
cat, is the blue cat
he's put
guys
into the
didn't know.
adorable sci-fi robot role. Well, an adorable robot that turns into guns, but despite all of that, the story is really solid on its own, and the adaptation should garner around the same popularity as Fairy Tail, if not more depending on how it goes. Number
I'm giving
7,
this a watch.
To Your
I'm giving that a
Eternity.
watch.
化することができる私はそれをこの地に投げ入れ
Moving on to the niche
document.
adaptation of the season, it's an anime titled To Your Eternity. Unlike most of the other series on here, To Your Eternity is an anime adaptation of a manga that started all the way back in 2016 and is still releasing today.
Okay.
Sadly,
What they
this
got?
anime was supposed to start airing in October of 2020,
All good.
but because of a certain worldwide pandemic, maybe you heard about it,
Oh,
this
the
season
flu.
was pushed back a bit. Now, talking
I hate
about the
flu
concepts too much would be spoiler territory, but in general, this show questions about what humanity is, how people are remembered after they die, what exactly forms our identity as humans, as well as plenty of other difficult concepts.
What?
Quite honestly, it has some of the saddest moments we can remember in recent animated history,
So why am I
and
trying to watch
we're looking
this?
forward to it. This anime is one that's bound to have stunning animation and visuals, especially in regards to its landscapes and backgrounds,
Not better than Demon
thanks
Slayer.
to the incredible artwork and scenery showcased in the manga. But it also has a unique and fascinating premise that makes it one of the most anticipated spring 2021 anime. Next on our list at number
Damn,
6
he's
is
looking real
Burning
iffy. I don't
Kabaddi.
know.
はっきり聞こえた俺は俺の最善を超えていく
And I didn't even
What I've
finish
seen in the
Haikyuu.
teasers, the animation, which is done by TMS Entertainment, think Dr. Stone, Fruits Basket, D. Gray Man, and Re-Life, looks like it's gonna be incredible.
If he make
The
Dr.
manga
Stone,
story
this might be
centers on
something.
first-year high school student Tatsuya Yogashi and former ace soccer player who dislikes sports. He gets invited to join a team for the contact sport kabaddi. He scoffs
what are
at
they
the
playing,
idea at
tag?
first, but becomes interested after watching a kabaddi practice. For a sports anime to really hook its viewers, it has to have great characters that show growth, intense competition, and interesting dynamics between teams, and dynamic action sequences
Okay.
that feature crisp
Okay.
animation. Burning Kabaddi seems like it's going to have all of this and
Is
so
this
much
like
more,
a crazy ass
making
game
it one of
tag?
my most anticipated spring 2021 anime. Moving
If-
on to number
all
5,
right.
Tokyo
If
Revenge.
this is literally just a game of tag, but it's like an anime, I'm watching it 100%. Y'all are tripping. Did you guys not see that animation? Are y'all dumb? I'm watching it as soon as it comes out. Tokyo Revengers?
東京卍
I'm not
か
gonna lie. I'm reacting to
勢
this
ぞ
right
ろい
now,
だ
and it's
バ
looking
カ野郎
it's looking real good. Think about it.
I've heard nothing but good things about Tokyo Revengers manga, so I'm excited to check out its adaptation this spring. The story focuses on a boy named Takamichi Hanagaki who has found himself in a rough spot, and things only get worse when he learns his ex-girlfriend.
You know what? I'm not even gonna watch that. We're already reacting to it. Why would I spoil it for the boys? All right, that's how I'm coming. That's how I'm coming. We're already watching it. It's already on my channel, so we'll know exactly what it's about when we're done. Once we're done it, all right, guys.
あとはあそこですね
これよりゼロ機関は俺の指揮下において混合鉄兵としてヴァンパイアの能力
Mars Red is the first anime to be based on a dramatic stage reading, and I'm interested in seeing how this medium translates into anime. But I'm also intrigued by it as well because it's set in a world where vampires exist. Since there are a ton of vampire stories out there,
I love
I'm
me a
hoping this
vampire
anime
anime.
brings something unique and new to the table.
Oh yeah, I can't
With
get
its
enough.
premise, which follows Code Zero, a unit created by the Japanese government to look into an increase in the number of vampires and the rise of a new artificial blood source called Askra, I'm hopeful that Mars Red will stand out. I'm also interested in seeing how the humans and the vampires work together in this series, as well as seeing the dynamics and
Oh, I'm
interactions
watching
that
this.
exist
I'm
between the
watching
two.
this, 100%.
Up next at number 3, Nomad, Megalobox 2.
Me and my dad are gonna be doing reacting to this. Me and my dad. This is one of my dad's favorite animes. That's how I'm coming.
Lace your gloves and
Everyone
polish
shut up.
your
Everybody
gear
shut up.
because Joe is back. TMS Entertainment has dropped a teaser trailer for a follow-up to their 2018 sci-fi sports anime Megalobox. Titled Nomad Megalobox 2, the sequel will continue the story laid down in the first season. Megalobox is essentially like if someone took that mediocre Hugh
You know what? I
Jack-
gotta get my dad. I gotta get my dad real quick. I gotta get my dad. Top new anime to watch for 2021. And guess what number 3 is, Dad?
What?
Come over here. Get in the camera. Get in the camera.
Where's the camera?
Right there. So you see where it's facing.
So I guess I gotta do
Yeah, I guess you gotta. Just like that.
Jackman film Real Steel and combined
Hold up. Just listen. You ready?
it with Hajime no Ippo, Ashita no Joe. It follows the story of Junk Dog, a no-name nobody boxer who wants to get to the top,
I know you've
even
seen
if it
that,
means
yeah.
getting in the ring without cybernetic arm enhancements known as gear. Megalobox is sadly hidden deep within Netflix's anime section, but still did pretty well numbers-wise, which makes sense considering it was created as a 15th
was.
anniversary celebration of the classic Ashita no Joe series. But it sort of grew out of that role and garnered an audience all on its own, so fans are excited to see how much more it diverges in Season 2.
Oh, he's coming
At
back.
number
Yeah,
2,
he
we
has a
have
whole-
Shaman.
It's 7 years later.
I see he's older.
7 years later, he has a whole beard now.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's just look at that. Let's just look at him again. Look at this dude, man. He a grown man.
Yeah.
He's a grown man.
That might be pretty slick.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to see what they do with this. 7 years later, though, dang, like they really like. Yeah. So I just want to show you this. It's on my YouTube.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Gillis Joe's the shit.
Oh yeah. So I said we're gonna have to react to that.
Okay.
But all right, Father. I just want to show you that. You can close the door behind you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Number 2, we have Shaman King.
今なんつった？
阿弥陀丸人玉モード超位合体覚悟は良いで
This one's been a long time coming, and it finally seems like things are lining up for Shaman King to get another anime adaptation. For people unaware of this IP, Shaman King is a manga series that ran from 1998 to 2004, and people still remember it quite fondly as one of their favorite shonen series. There was also another anime adaptation made in 2001, but because it ran parallel to the manga releases, they had to start coming up with their own story material about halfway into it. Personally, I'm happy they chose to remake the anime instead of just remastering the original and calling it a day. Because of its nostalgia, there's something charming about the original, but unfortunately it just didn't age well over time, and I'm eager to see it animated in a new way that does the battles and characters in the series justice.
Okay. Fun little story real quick. I was actually gonna watch this like months ago, and I saw that there was the 1990 version and then like the new version. And because I didn't know if like the new version was just like remastered, I just ended up just not watching it because I didn't want to watch two of the same anime. Just one was in higher HD. So if it is what they're saying, then I'll definitely give this a chance when it's done.
And finally, at number 1, My Hero Academia's
Oh, yeah.
5th.
Academia.
Of course, this was going to be at the
this
top
guy
of the
some
list.
vocabulary skills.
My Hero Academia is still insanely
stop saying
popular,
that. He's
and
making
Studio
me
Bones has
cringe.
done a fantastic job with the anime as well. So, of course, the upcoming Season 5 is highly sought after by all manner of fans. Season 4 ended with an insanely hyped up battle between Nomu
Did it? I
and the
forgot.
new number 1 hero, Endeavor.
I may have to go
Season
back.
5 will focus more on UA and the students, shining more of a spotlight on Class 1B. The two classes will be merged together for a joint training class where they'll be divided into smaller teams to fight against each other.
Ooh.
Although it may seem as though Class 1A will have the upper hand, Class 1B has been improving as well, despite not having seen as many battles as 1A has. At the end of Season 4, Midoriya sees all of the previous users
Midoriya,
of
like,
One for All,
it's Midoriya,
as well as a
dude. What
glimpse
is he
of the
doing?
first user with his brother, All for One, in his dream. He wakes up, destroying his room in the process, but has no idea what the dream means. Once he does, he might be able to understand and control his quirk better.
Okay. Alright, yeah, it's, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I recorded the episode 2 for the thing, but again, for Tokyo Revengers, but again, my audio went out, so I'm gonna have to post that tomorrow. But yeah, man, great stuff. I'm looking forward to all this anime. Let me know if I should react to any of this anime. All right, because I was gonna watch it my alone time. I might just talk about it. But if you guys want me to react to it, let me know in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Boy, swag. Pretty boy, swag. Pretty boy, swag. Soldier, get out the way. Pretty boy coming through. Me and my